I thought of selling myself to you, but I know you can't put a price tag on love. Taylor, I have goals to change the world and to help the world heal. And I know comedy is healing too, because you've healed my world and lifted me out of a dark depression with your jokes. And I like to say, zapping life back into me like Frankenstein. Your jokes have lifted up my spirits, and I'm very thankful. And Taylor, from your jokes and what you shared about your life, I feel like you might see men who believe in Jesus to have an easy life and barely any troubles. Now, I don't think that, I've had an easy life, but, my life was also hard. And I don't want to talk about all the troubles that I went through because they made me the man who I am now. And I grew stronger because of what I went through. They say what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. But I also knew that life isn't going to be easy. And the going can get tough. But you have to learn to push through and keep going for the hope that tomorrow will be better. So holding on to the hope for a better tomorrow and seeing the future for a better world. But after everything that I went through and after everything that I did, I still believe in Jesus. And it might be hard for me to be thankful every day, but He's the one who I have to thank for every day I've got to live, and for my breath and for my life. Jesus is the only one who healed me from a guilty mind. I feel like I deserve to go to hell. And I want to leave the world a better place before I leave it. And I can't do it without Jesus. So I pray to Him for help, because I can't do it alone. And He helps me feel less alone because He's always here. And I'm not doing this to try to get into heaven. I'm doing this to try to make up for what I did. And so Jesus helps me feel less alone, but there is still a loneliness that I feel from not having a true love romantic partner. But I pray to Jesus and to ask Him to bring my soulmate into my life, even though I do and I don't feel like I deserve it. But everyone deserves love, and everyone deserves to have the right to feel the love from magic mushrooms, because they served as my muse when I didn't have a romantic partner. Magic mushrooms took me out of a suicidal mind, and they taught me how to create art. They taught me how to see the beauty of everything. They taught me how to be present. They taught me how to appreciate life and nature. But true appreciation comes from acknowledging that God is the creator of all of this. And when I become a dad, I wouldn't want my kids smoking marijuana or eating magic mushrooms. But if they were 18 years old or older, I would rather them smoking marijuana and eating magic mushrooms more than smoking tobacco and drinking alcohol. Because marijuana and magic mushrooms are more natural and more safer than tobacco and alcohol. And I know marijuana helps open my mind, and magic mushrooms helps open my heart. And so compared to alcohol and other drugs which suppress our emotions and poisons you, and some people drink alcohol and use other drugs to run away from their problems. But magic mushrooms can help you face your problems. And they help me see my problems from a new lens and see new solutions. So magic mushrooms has helped me solve my problems. Which some people feel like they need to take like a 30-day meditation retreat to come back to their problems with a fresh mind to be able to face their problems. But magic mushrooms can help you with that with one trip by giving you a fresh mind, a fresh heart, and fresh eyes. So magic mushrooms can heal, but Jesus is the only one who can fully heal. And so I prayed to him, asking how can I help myself and the world to be healed. And he gave me understanding. How I can help myself and the world heal is through him, music, comedy, reading, and journaling, cooking healthy food, fasting, drinking plenty of water, sunlight, eating mushrooms, all kinds of mushrooms, and bugs, which we're not used to as humans, but they're very healthy for us, and exercise, and loving ourselves and everyone around us, and also being honest with ourselves and everyone around us, because the truth will set us free. So these are all ways that we can help ourselves and other people heal. And Taylor, you healed my world through comedy and helped inspire me to help heal the world too. And so Taylor, I would love to have your help. I left Taylor a comment on her channel telling her that I love her comedy and I love how she brings psychology and Christianity together, and that she is my favorite comedian next to Robin Williams. And she hearted my comment and she replied, I love you. And she didn't have to do that, but I'm glad that she did. But yeah, I love that she tries to bring psychology and Christianity together, because I also want to bring psychology and Christianity together and show how the world can be healed through comedy. Because like Robin Williams said, laughter is the best medicine. And I'm not the best at creating jokes, but one that I have up my sleeve that I've been working on is this, and I might butcher it, but I'm gonna try to give it my best shot. So I was gonna play the game The Floor is Lava, but you wanna take a guess on why I didn't play it? Because I got cold feet. I know, I need to work on my landing a little better, but that I feel like that joke is clever, but you know, why didn't I play the game The Floor is Lava? Because I got cold feet. I don't know, I definitely need to deliver it better and work on my landing, but I want to learn how to teach myself and other people how to laugh at their pain and heal their pain with self-deprecating humor to make their pain a little less painful and to laugh it off. Because you know what they say, tragedy and comedy are on different sides of the same coin. And the last thing that I'll say is, Taylor, I understand that you're bisexual. And when I heard you joke about what it would be like if you were a man and what would you do, and you said that you would probably walk around all night, that helped me see women and men differently, in a way of women needing men to protect them at night.